Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Were you watching Pokemon?
No.
Yeah. It's okay. So, today we're going to do the mini interview again. And I wanted to know your opinion on the effects of gender on aggression. What is she doing? Yeah, gender on aggression.
Gender on aggression?
Yeah, so like, do different genders have different type of display different aggression tactics?
I don't think different genders display different types of aggression. I think like most of the aggression I see in my life comes from like someone being jealous over something else, over someone else, and then that's how they spend their aggression, I guess. So like,
Can you elaborate on that?
yeah, like in high school, like if a girl or boy like was hitting on someone else's boyfriend or girlfriend,
Which is rude, by the way.
then that person would be upset towards that person. I don't think that's, but either way, they're gonna like release aggression, but I don't think that it's like gender biased.
Well, statistically speaking, boys, tend to display their aggression in more physical ways. So they're quicker to like fist fight or push around or roughhouse, whereas women tend to be aggressive using a third party. So I'm not going to hurt you directly, but I'm going to hurt you through others. So like rumor spreading. We're much more verbal in terms of our aggression. Do you think that you see that in your life? I mean, just think about at work.
I mean, I see the female side, but I don't really see like men walking around like hitting each other every day.
Well, what
Like,
about Jason and what's his face? I can't remember his name.
I mean, that's one event. Like, I mean, if you want to like, so like, if you want to talk about quantity wise, it's probably like 1,000 to 1, female to male. Like, it happens way more if you're going to talk about like rumor spreading, versus like a man like beating up another man. It just doesn't happen as common, I think.
I suppose.
At least that I've experienced. But like,
well, maybe
about,
now.
Like, severity, like beating someone up, it's worse than a rumor, I suppose.
You think?
Yeah.
I disagree. I think I would rather have someone beat the crap out of me and be able to do something about it. Because once it's done, it's done. But if somebody damages my social reputation, what little of it that there is,
Bad luck.
Yeah. Like, how am I going to recover from that? The answer is you can't. What is he doing? Nothing. But, like, so that's now. But think about, like, in high school and stuff. Were you more likely to see, like, boys fighting, like, physically fighting? And I'm sure girls were more likely to spread rumors. But did you see those trends in, like, middle school, high school?
No.
Really?
I don't think at my school we ever had a fight.
Really? We have, like, weekly at mine.
Bad luck.
Middle school and high school.
Nah.
Yeah. The area that you grew up in, too? Some of the schools were horrible. How did you not... Well, I mean, you did go to that prep school for a long time. For a while.
Yeah.
That might be why. I'm sure girls were mean there. Like, to each other.
I mean, when the school's so small, everyone's kind of friends. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's an interesting concept. So, how do you think men are dealing with their aggression then? Like, how are they processing it if they're not doing it physically? So, like, you're not a very physical, like, person. So, when you get angry, how do you process it? And pretending it doesn't exist isn't healthy.
I mean, I think through hobbies, probably, and like writing it off as nothing I can do about it.
Well,
So
there's a lot of correlation with certain violence in video games and aggressive tendencies. I know you play League. Do you think that you use that as an outlet for your aggression or anger sometimes?
I don't think that there's a link towards my aggression in video games. I think it's like if I go into a game and I beat someone, like I think that's a way that I release my aggression, but I'm not like attacking the other person verbally. It's just through the game.
Yeah.
But
Well-
like if I lose, then it's just nothing I can do about it. I go to the next game.
Well, there's multiple theories suggesting that you either play video games for some sort of cathartic release from aggressive tendencies, but then the other one is that aggressive tendencies don't matter. You play because you want to do something that you're good at and you want to be autonomous and competent within the realm of the game.
No, I play because I'm addicted.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't think that that's true.
dead serious.
I don't think that that's true.
If I wasn't doing this, I'd be playing.
I think in order for something to be classified as an addiction, it has to inhibit or be some sort of detriment to your daily life. And if anything, I do those things to you, not video games.
I don't know. I don't think, like, I think for me, video games is like a release of aggression. It's not like, I don't build aggression up from it.
So, when you lose, this is just something that I've noticed. When you lose, you're just more cranky and you tend to have that tone that's not quite mean, but it's definitely not nice afterwards. And I feel like you have some sort of carryover effect from the aggression and the anger from like losing, and I think that that carries over. Do you think that that holds any weight?
I mean, taking your words for what you said when I lose, not when I play the game.
No, I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm just talking about strictly when you lose.
I mean, strictly when I lose.
There's
a difference between in a team game. Like, if I'm the only person in the game and I lose for myself, then I don't really care.
You still get like that,
But, like,
regardless.
If someone else loses the game for me, then yeah, I'm kind of upset. But
Well-
it's like nothing I can do about it.
Well, there's another hypothesis. That's the frustration aggression hypothesis. So that basically means the only time you ever get the theory states that aggression only arises from frustration. So the only time you'll ever get aggressive and maybe use not so nice language or get physically aggressive are any times where a certain situation makes you feel frustrated. So arguably, it can be said that when you lose your game, regardless of who it's from, it frustrates you. And then that aggression leaks over into other aspects of your day-to-day. Thoughts?
No, I don't think it comes from frustration. Like,
Well, it depends on your definition of frustration. So frustration is anything that inhibits you from achieving any goal that you have in mind. So if you're standing in line and the person at the front's taking too long, that's frustration.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they're preventing you from getting your goal, which is translated into aggression. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to go out of my way and hit that person, but it means, like, I'm going to be struggling to deal with that aggression internally, whether unconscious or consciously.
no, I think a lot of people are just like easy to just write off frustrations like that. Like, that person's ridiculous, and then they move on with their life.
Well,
Like,
no.
you might like complain about it, but it's like there's nothing you can do about it. I don't think like there's anyone like, I don't know.
Well, there's a difference between having aggression and displaying aggression. You can feel upset and feel that type of behavior, like feel aggressive, but not do anything about it. It all depends on how well adjusted you are as a person.
So
I'm ill-adjusted. You're right. Boom. What?
nothing. I don't know.
Okay. Well, any questions, comments, or concerns?
Nah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I know that you love doing these with me. So thanks.
Yeah.